Okay, for question 9, we say Jacqueline is recording how many steps she takes each day. For the first week, her steps each day are 7,025, 6,998, 8,887, 6,230, 9,230, 9,100, and 7,020. On the first day of the second week, she was sick. She walked very little, and her mean dropped by 405 steps. So remember, mean is when we add all of these up and divide by how many we have, okay? But they want to know what was the change in the median of the data. So we don't know what her score was, what her steps were on that next day of the week. But we do know it made her mean drop. Okay, so let's actually get this data in order because they're asking us about a median. So I'm going to start 6230, 6998, 7020, 7025, 8887, 913, 9100, and whoops, I didn't leave very much room. 9230 should go right there. So that's the first 7 days. Now we know that the first day of the next week, she was sick, she walked really little, and her mean dropped. Her mean went way down. So that must mean that whatever her walking was must have fallen way down here, right? It must be way down here. So that was the 8th day, is going to be down here. And that's really all we need to know in order to talk about median. So her median for this data was, we're crossing these off, crossing these off, crossing these off. Her median for this data was 7,025, right? But then on the 8th day, she went and had another point, and all we know is that it was way down here. And that's all we need to know to calculate her new median, because these two are going to cross off, these two are going to cross off, these two are going to cross off, and her new median is going to be right in there. So we take 720 plus 7,020 plus 7,025. We divide by 2. So her new median is 7,022.5. So it went from 7,025 to 7,021.5. What's the change? So the change, you can either say here, she went from 7,025 to 7,021.5, if you want to put it in words. Or you can actually give the number 7,025 minus, oh, whoops, I wrote that down wrong. That should be a 22. Minus 7,022.5. And so the change in a numerical value is 2.5. So I want to point out again, this is the difference between mean and median. If you get a really low score one day, it's going to pull your mean way down, right? That's called an outlier. So the mean is very susceptible to changing to outliers. The median, on the other hand, is very resistant to it. The median, even though you got a really low score, the median only changed by very little, by 2.5.